السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الاعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد ان شاء الله.
So we're on the ship floating to Luxor, and just thought this was a interesting little town, city to film as we go by. It's very typical what you would see. Always a minaret or two in the city. Cell phone tower, which is modern.
People riding on it.
People on donkeys. Not sure what that is. And crops. The ambulance boats.
And a police boat.
Sure, a police boat. This might have been an old one or something, or
You see these guys
what are
trying
they?
to sell. They rode up in front of the boat,
Yeah.
and he was waving everything. When the one guy was, they're trying to sell the people. And then I don't understand how this works. This guy takes this. He was putting it on the big pedestal, and now he's just pulling the boat along. I don't know.
What is he doing?
That's my question.
Does he tie the thing up?
And look at these guys. I mean, there's not much room if this boat overtakes them. I don't know. And then they said that they took this canopy down to get through the lock. We haven't gone through the lock, so they put it back up.
They were taking the canopy down?
Last night it was on the ground, the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! Well, it does look like there's locks stuff there, but maybe it's the next one to go down.
I think this
This is
was
the initial
one,
lock.
and this was is no longer being used.
Yeah.
And they built them. Maybe it's faster or better.
So this is the town of Esna, where the locks are, and where we'll be going through a lock further down the road. So this is a sales technique to, oh, they hooked them up to the boat. Yeah, toilet seat. The floating toilet seat. Oh my God. So these guys down there throw...
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
What's up? What's up, vegan? Hey, Domingo?
No, U.S.
What?
America.
America.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
How are you? What's your name?
My name? Mohammed. It's Fred.
Okay, hi. You know me? You know me?
Oh, yeah?
Mustafa. America. My friend. Why do you like it now?
No, we have plenty. Thank you.
I need a special price.
Sorry. So we're approaching the locks, as you can see. There's actually ships in the lock. I guess we're gonna go into the lock, and these guys are gonna come out. Looks like there's more vendors along the way here. So the present ships that are in the lock are rising up to our level. We're attached here along the side of the pier waiting for those ships to leave the lock, and we'll enter it, and then we'll go down to the level of the Nile below this area. I think the ships there are getting pretty close to rising up. There's a little boy there riding with his dad. The grocery cart. So the gates of the lock are opening. Yes, because the lower Nile down there is at a lower level than this level. So what we'll do is we'll go into the lock, and then they'll let the water out, and we'll sink down into the lock to the level of the other side. Boats riding along with the boats. They actually, some of them actually attached a rope to the side of the boat and were towed along. The vendors have their scarves and rugs or whatever they're selling in cellophane, and they throw them back and forth between the boat. There are some attaching themselves. So there were actually two ships in the lock at the same time. Joyce was saying that in the busier times, the ships would have to line up to get access through the lock, and you can see the vendors there connected to the ship. Wow, look at how fast those boats are going. So we're going to head into the lock. You see the far end of the lock there. So when you're in the end of the lock, you can see the traffic going above, and a couple of folks here at the end, vendors. Yeah. So there must be gates underneath the actual doors. So there's the water is now leaving where we are, so we'll be. So the gate's opening up. I think this boat is gonna zip through. We're now at the lowest level here. There's some security folks. Some other vendors. So as soon as the gates open up, I guess we'll be heading through. So we're now on our way through the locks and down to Luxor. This was the town of Esna, where the locks are.